American football is the most popular thing in the whole world. But was it always this way? The answer is yes. Ever since it was invented a long time ago, people have been going bonkers for football. But it would be dumb to talk about football without even bringing up the two greatest football players of all time. This is Joe Montana and Jerry Rice. Joe is on the right side, and Jerry's the one with the thing in his mouth. Ever heard of quarterbacks? Joe Montana is practically the reason they invented that shit. He was born with a football in his hand and a smile on his mouth. Joe Montana was born in Pennsylvania and then immediately started playing as the quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers. It almost seemed like it was impossible for Joe to throw anything but a perfect spiral every time he got his hands on that pigskin. Joe was so good at football that they had no choice but to make a Sega Genesis game immortalizing his skills. The photorealistic graphics and the high-speed action set the world on fire, and everyone agreed that Joe Montana was the new Mario and Sonic the Hedgehog type man. Everybody had Joe Montana fever. Even the host of Wheel of Fortune, Pat Sajak, dedicated his hairstyle to be like the same one that Joe Montana had. But you can throw perfect spirals all day long, and it doesn't matter unless there's somebody catching them and then running into the end zone with them. Allow me to introduce Jerry Rice. He practically was born in an end zone. Jerry Rice has the Guinness World Record for catching 100% of perfect spirals that were thrown by Joe Montana. Jerry Rice was almost so good at catching these footballs that they almost shut down the entire NFL and said, no more, that's it, everybody go home, this guy is the best. They even sold little socks that had his number on it that you could even buy. Not to mention the rest of the outfit, including the little golden pants. Jerry got so famous that he even wrote a book about himself with the help of some man named Brian Curtis. Oh, and if you think that's the last trick Jerry has up his sleeve, you are dead wrong. Jerry Rice was so good at catching footballs that he got bored, and he eventually started getting into computer programming, which led him to create the smash hit Jerry Rice and Nidus's Dog Football for the Nintendo Wii. Football fans finally had a chance to live the dream of being a human quarterback playing football with just a whole team of dogs. But Jerry Rice didn't stop there. His final dream was to develop a football helmet that had like a piece of chicken in the front and he could still catch the ball. Could there be a more iconic duo of football men? I suppose. But only if you're a fucking dick that is lying to yourself, because these motherfucking perfect motherfuckers are the only fucking football people that matter, and I don't give a shit what anybody else says.